back to doing lawyer stuff. Yeah, look at that. This is Phoenix Wright. He's back once again. He gets to do the cool lawyer things. Okay. Yes, we're back to playing the Phoenix Wright games. This one is, however, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. The second one, if I'm not mistaken, unless I, you know, went to the wrong one here. But no, I'm pretty sure it is this one. Yes. We took a long break from this game because I had to play other games, but now we can come back. I want to try beating both this one and then the next one after that. So yeah, that's definitely on the agenda for the next couple of weeks, the month. Not sure how long it'll take. I hear it's a pretty long game. I heard the last case in this trial is all longer than the other one. But yes, we'll just start off. Last time in the Phoenix Wright series, Phoenix here, aka Nick, he gained a new partner in crime after his old boss died. He partnered up with her sister, who was a spirit medium, and they did 4 episodes worth of cases, and helped out various people accused of crimes they did not commit, all leading to a story arc about I want to say it was the DL6 incident, but I could be completely wrong because I kept saying a bunch of incident names in the last episode of the game, which was the 5th one. But they definitely solved the case and realized that Von Karma was let's go back to this here, but here Von Karma was the culprit who was Miles Edgeworth's teacher, the prosecutor we kept going up against, Miles Edgeworth, that great guy. He pretty much killed his dad, and we were able to solve it and pin the crime on him because he was kind of a prick. He was a loon. He did it because, like, how dare he give me a mark on my record? And I was like, all right, dude. I mean, you didn't plan it, but it jumped into your lap. But still, like, no, fuck you. But we were able to beat him in court. And Maya went off to train her spirit medium training, which left the final episode sort of a side story with I believe Emma Skye and her sister, and had a lot of similarities to the entirety of the game's first 4-episode arc. And that was a long episode. It was a fun episode. It had a lot of cool twists and turns. My brain kind of melted a little bit after a while. I was maybe not doing puzzles or investigations properly, and this will be a fact. This will continue to be a thing in this game. I can assure you, we will probably not be able to do puzzles and investigations as properly as last time, but we'll try our best. So yeah. Now, I assume Maya will come back. She's a pretty important character. Maybe Mia's ghost will come back, because she comes back sometimes. Anyway, we'll do episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Let's get this started. Ooh, spooky music! Oh, God. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is this Halloween? It's the judge! What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. No! Oh man, I can't believe Phoenix got fired. Alright, I guess next game then. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Hey, look at that. Look at this fucking sprite. Oh, we never really got images of Phoenix in the well, in these little pictures. So it's nice to see him. Also, what a good beat. He was always a formless blob until we got into the court, and then it's like, oh yeah, no, there's Phoenix, there's Nick. He's doing his best. Good to see him also just relaxing, just like, god damn, what the fuck was that nightmare? Ah, what a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before trial starts anyway. Huh? Looks like they hung up. What the fuck is this? Kinda looks like Miles Edgeworth. What the hell? Talk about close call. I hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. I was gonna say his hairstyle looks like Edgeworth, but it's not really. Not all that. A few minutes later, am I gonna miss my court date because this dude knocked me out? And they're gonna be like, well, you were late, so fuck you. You're not getting in. Ow, my head. It's throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Oh! You the bailiff? You're cute. Hey. Good morning. Ah! Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's the fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? Come on, girl. It's like not in the morning, please. My head sort of hurts. Roger that! I don't think she rogered that at all, to be honest, but okay. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? But wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? Thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble! What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Hang on, let me just check something. I want to check the audio, but then I accidentally turned off my phone. Hang on, let me just check it again. I think it's good. I always have to keep doing this. I don't get many viewers to come by, and the people that do, well, I don't know if they're up in the morning right now. If they are, then cool. But anyway. Life in my hands? Oh no, that's bad. You shouldn't place your life in his hands. You see how he does lawyering? He fell asleep right before his trial. You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. No, not guilty? Do you not even know what not guilty means? Oh my god, he got hit in the head real bad. Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. Oh, did the hit in his head actually give him some memory loss? Is that the premise we're going for this tutorial? Like, alright, he has memory loss, he doesn't know how to be a lawyer, we're just gonna go through this step by step. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What's this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... what's wrong? You've been acting strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright? How can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, I'm... Oh. Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Damn, I hit really got him. The trial begins shortly. Will the defendant and a lawyer please proceed to courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Oh, that's not good. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Oh, you say that all the time. That's a thing you do. Someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Nope. That sucks. 10 a.m. Is that one dude? Like before. What is now such a for the trial of Maggie Bird? Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Your Honor, I have a medical condition today. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? No. What if I said no? Would that be alright? Oh, of course it wouldn't! Fuck! Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of, The court will not hear defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair, but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Motherfucker doesn't even remember his own name. Mr. Payne! Your opening statement, please. Was his name always Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer! Oh no, the horror. Policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me, what the fuck? And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since the last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Rookie? How long have I been doing this for? I went through 5 trials. They were really good. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. There's Dick Gumshoe. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm going to hide. I'm so dead. What up, man? How you doing? Please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me. So, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. He's a pretty good dude, yeah. Okay, calm down. I believe you. He's like, I'm not ready for that much energy, please. I can't even remember my own name. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yeah, we could postpone this for a day. You should be like, hey, we should postpone the trial. I know I'll lose a day, but really, to be honest, I think I should just do that, just in case. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. Oof. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Dustin Prince? Was he dusting the prince? Oh, fucking A. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. Lanny beat his body up bad, snapped his neck. Details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Oh, yes. The autopsy report, correct. Also, this got new music. Why do I not remember getting a copy? Do you not have it in your suitcase at least? Come on, man. I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. Although not thinking about it. Hello, second. Welcome. But yeah, that dude has not shown up. He's probably a witness. He probably did it, actually. Yeah, he's probably the actual murderer. So he hit me in the head just to get me to forget. Convenient that that one head hit would get me to forget, but alright. We'll go with that. Victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. Those of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Yo, Phoenix, you gotta start objecting soon, otherwise we're fucked. The victim fell from the walking path above. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yeah, I guess. Mr. Wright! Is your head on right today? No, it isn't. There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Yes. Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir. I'll help you do this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the R1 button. The R1 button, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Yeah, I already have one of those. Mr. Wright! I have two of those, technically. Yeah, yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chichavalier. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The R1 button? Alright, let's do it. Alright. My attorney's badge. Can we inspect this like in the last game? Last episode? Probably not yet. I have to wait for it. Let's go to the profiles. My client, Maggie Bird. Or is it Bride? Nah, it's probably Bird. 22. The only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. Dustin Prince, age 30. The victim and the policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. Although she says not, I guess? Winston Payne. Wincing in pain. Alright, yeah, I get that one. Age 53. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. So if we lose to him, then we'll just, well, our reputation will go down the gutter. Dick Gumshoe, age 31. He's 31? He looks like he's in his 40s. Detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. Do we have any profiles on himself? He should probably be able to read this. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was a piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Actually, let me just say. Oh yeah, that's right. Found on the victim's body, pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. He fell below, just like, woo! And his glasses were found under the body. Which is odd. So that means the murderer had glasses? Does he wear glasses? I don't think he does. Hello? We're just trying to get sussy people. Hello, Mega Blaziken. The autopsy is 6:28 p.m. Broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Ugh, not fun. Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. I think it's just your cell phone. That could just be evidence, though, actually. Yeah. Although, he got a phone call, and then it hung up. Was it his phone? Could it be someone else? We literally just started the game, so I'm not sure. But yes, glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim was grabbed with his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. But she has her glasses. Hey, what are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, he says. Ugh. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Decisive evidence. Oh, this is new witness testimony music. Ba. Da, da, da. Do, 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 do. Okay, that's enough. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. He managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. God damn it! Doesn't prove anything! Please stop doing that! The murderer is just like, I know what I'll do. I'll just write someone else's name. I got this. I don't like saying it, but it clearly is. It was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, sir, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. Court accepts into evidence. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground? But I already told you! Those glasses aren't mine. How do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir! Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? The fuck is that? You want me to give him an examination? I don't have any tests prepared. This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court. Which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Huh, like the detective, he does sort of look like he's got our brain. He's like, what the fuck am I doing here? I thought I was having lunch. I'm gonna have for dinner tomorrow. Doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Alright. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, sure. Knock my trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. This is definitely for people who are like, I didn't play the first game, I'll just play this one. Some even more incriminating the glasses. Oh yeah, no, I already read this, never mind. Victim was pushed from the bench area. How do you know he was pushed? I just got into this. just now. I don't know what you want me to do. Let's see, Dad. Wait, hang on. Broken neck. Covered in bruises. Well, you died of a broken neck. How the fuck are you supposed to write things in a broken neck? Yeah, generally. That's a smart idea. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Probably press that on whatever he says. Go ahead. The music didn't stop. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in your statement, Your Honor. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, no, they're not. Alright then. I don't think that won any points with the judge. Yeah, her name is... Alright, I just got into this case, so I didn't remember her name. But, I knew something was a little off when I saw that picture. That's not how you spell their name. That's what the fuck? Spell their name! What is wrong with them? Oh my god, that, what do I use to... I don't actually use... Wait, what piece of evidence do I use here? Let's do this. That's actually a bit of an issue. Can I present? Oh wait, I can present her name. Oh yeah, yeah, I can present her name. What the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah, okay. He's like, wait a minute. I don't know this person, but I'm pretty sure her name is misspelled. This court doesn't accept common sense arguments. What's wrong with you? Like, oh yeah, I haven't played this series in a while, but yep, that's gonna be a problem. He's thinking. He's like, wait, how do you spell Maggie? What is it? What? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection, and I yelled it at the top of my lungs. Finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. Well, I guess I do this, whatever. What a rush! I can't wait to do that more. Oh yeah. You didn't get used to present profiles. I'm glad I got that at least, otherwise we're gonna present everything else and just lose a bunch of health. Oh, I forgot, though, I can also save scum it. Hang on. Do I save over this? Well, let's save here. How many files do I got? Yeah, enough. Also, I have I think all the same settings are the same. Text box is low transparency. Yeah, alright, cool. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. Yeah, his fucking objection is great. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? Don't save files. I will save in all of them. You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? Motherfucker, what? Defendant's name is Maggie Bird. No, I can tell you misspelled it by saying it. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here. That's Maggie Bird. It looks like the bird got the kidnapping. What the fuck is wrong with you, Mr. Wright? I have no idea, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. I feel like this joke is better told in Japanese, probably. Your Honor, back in my day, women didn't have names. How old is he? Wait, actually, we can check the court record. How old is he? 53, yeah, back in my day. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. What the fuck's wrong with you? But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. You just said they were lovers! Objection. May I remind you that it is you who said that the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Wait, is it a bad idea that we disprove this? Because then he wouldn't know how to spell her name if we disprove it. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. They sound like they were even talking about marriage. The incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. Something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me and asked what she should get for him. Okay. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. Let me cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Half a year. Let me see some of the evidence. Up above. Profiles. Policewoman. Talking about marriage. Wait a minute. Maybe he has a ring. Doesn't seem to have a ring. Maybe it's not fair. She could fingerprints. Oh, Animaniacs. I remember that joke too. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday. Is it? I'm gonna keep looking at these goddamn profiles, I swear. Though we don't have birthdays here. Two months ago. Oh, good. Saved my place there. Huh. What is it this time? That testimony didn't sound like it had any contradictions in it to me. Oh, is this where you explain to me how pressing works? Yeah, I should probably let that through then. Good thing I didn't try doing much. There just wasn't anything that really stuck out as odd. Yeah. I wonder what would happen if you tried to get more information out of him. Get more information? Yeah, you know, like how they press people in the old cop show, sir. So I should try pressing him, huh? Now I can press. Actually, probably could have pressed before, but alright. Half a year. Hold it. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit off. We need his measurements. Calm down. Please. Oh boy. Yeah, they seem to hit it off. We got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, none, sir, really. Anyway. Marriage? But wasn't the victim's 8 years older than her? There's a bit of a gap. Well, what are you saying? Some guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? Nah, it's just a little sus, but I mean, you know, whatever. Fucking, two consenting adults. That's not what I meant at all. Detective Cumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal! God damn. Mind your own business? Wait, I got a trophy? Press Cumshoe about they were even talking about marriage. There's trophies for this? For specific presses? Alright. Day the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday. I'm just gonna press everything. September 6th, huh? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. About 6:28. Oh, I remember when I was young and in love. It was a jolly time back in 1892. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. They just invented electricity back then. Maggie, I mean, Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. What's a present? You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Oh, well, that's because, I'm a boss. I gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? It's not that far. I guess you would know. Sure. Hey, pal, watch what you say. Know everything that happens under me? I know everything that happens under me. Someone goes as much as scratches there. I really don't need to know that much. It's fine. Objection. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant. I wasn't really gonna mention it, but yeah, let's just bring that out in the open. That should not be the point of the discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. What are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. Guilty. I should have you arrested. I'm guilty? I think the good detective is about done here. Jolly time. I missed the Jim Crow laws. Oh no. Something I bought over 2 months ago. Man, that's a long time. Over 2 months ago. Yep. She's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was his birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove. Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. Baseball glove? Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah? Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, not like that, pal. Then what was it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how the glove is related to this case.
I don't see it yet, but let me just keep questioning about this, please. Yes, it would seem that there is a little relevance. So what do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? Well, it's not on the corpse. Of course it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case.
Yes! bluffing to the max.
Totally. I have no idea what I'm saying.
Now, this is the Mr. Right I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great.
Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you're not convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, bought the glove with me today. Oh, you bought the baseball glove. Fantastic. Why didn't you say so earlier? I didn't show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with the case. Anyway, here it is, sir. It's rather yellow, isn't it? A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. That's why you had to special order it.
Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir.
Witness testimony.
Oh, damn, this is different. I think this is when it's heating up. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. Also, scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Okay. Yes, perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. I'm gonna go to the last one. Press this. You absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I mean, I guess. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, you think I would have gone to that much trouble to get him his present?
The present? What about it? I mean, he would have had it on him, I guess, if you gave it to him. It was custom made. Let's present this first. What does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write his name with his own finger.
Yes, which explains why there was sand sunk under his nail.
Guess he's right. Hang on. Tell you what, he could have just written it with his glove, to be honest. Although, why would you just wear that thing all the time out in public? I would assume you just keep it in your house at that point, or actual baseball games. Although he probably got it that day since it's his birthday, so he would have it on him. And I guess he would wear it. Scratches on his skin. Yep, you can see them with your naked eye, but they're there. Oh, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. So small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of them, one of those, and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Alright, might as well go with this. I don't know if this will work, but okay. I don't know which statement to press the glove on, but we'll just press it on this. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's a glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow. That's about it. There's no sand on it also. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And, what would that be? It's very simple. Looks like a banana. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right! This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. Oh, how was I supposed to fucking know that? Well, I got it right without the logic they wanted me to use. Fantastic. I done it again. That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from his pictures. Whoa, wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. I mean, object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. The left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Boom. Mic dropped. Order! Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. I guess. I mean, you could also just... Yeah, it would be hard to write it with your non-dominant hand on the sand. Sure. I feel like, though, misspelling her name was also pretty much proof, but yeah, we could also just do double proof and be like, yes, he didn't write it. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Nah, that means Maggie is. No, it's not possible. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Oh, I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Oh, well, thank you, sir.
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
You joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant Maggie Bird.
No, not yet. I mean, please, give me a few more minutes, sir.
Please, sir. Let's just go home. I was about to say, like, we haven't accused anyone yet, so... usually when... well, usually in court, we don't actually have to prove... We just have to prove the innocence. We don't have to prove... We don't have to prove another person was guilty, but in Phoenix Wright Court, we usually do that, so, where is the actual culprit? Is it the person? I'm assuming it's the person who hit me over the head. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
Prosecution is not finished yet.
You gonna bring him out? The witness? Please do. What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What?
The witness is like, wait, no, don't do this. I'd rather you just go off free. They'll never find me out if I go up there. I don't want to go up there. And, what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. The heck?
Order! Order in the court. I believe our recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Order is adjourned for recess. Hooray! Drinking water. Oh boy. All right. September 8th, 11:43.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry. I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one problem today you will not be tackling. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay. Really, I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself? So my name is Phoenix, right? What a weird name.
Is this serious? You really don't remember? I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help.
Oh, as well as my business cards. I got business cards? That's fantastic. I'm moving up in the world. Stop. No. Phoenix is not that horny. Besides, he's got a boyfriend already.
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now. But please give it back, okay?
Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Yeah, that's your phone number. There's some numbers written on some weird code. Phoenix business card. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now we should stop talking about me. Let's look at this. I can't look at and examine it. Let's start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important.
Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on the walk with Dustin.
Bow, bow. Oh, weird phone. Hey, look! It's the mascot! They made t-shirts! Specifically, they made hoodies. They got merch going out there. God damn it.
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Beep.
Blue Badger merch.
Hello?
Oh, Thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. But we can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Right, that's definitely the murderer. They asked for her name.
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up. But they never did.
So, where is this phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? With the phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up...
Ah! You were here all along?
Oh! Hey! Yo, what up? How's it going? I missed you, buddy.
You're so mean. I called you 1,000,000 times, but you wouldn't pick up. But when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Who the fuck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going?
Is there a worse word? Worse? Fuck!
Is there a word for worse than abysmal? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. You were kind of late, no offense. What have we lost? Where's this evidence now? What the heck is this, a list? It's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? These guys? Who? What?
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
List of unfamiliar names with phone numbers. Members of a con artist group. Oh, so one of the con artists must have murdered him. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
And where'd you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of the phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from. Wouldn't he use a fucking burner phone? Is he just really just using his own phone and like, yeah, here's a list of my con artist friends in the phone as well. What is wrong with this person? Mr. Wright being surrounded by short people. Oh no.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful little prune like you.
Wow, that's so mean.
Maya? Actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck.
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it together, and I'm not gonna lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. I assume she completed her spirit medium training since she's here. I think. Alright, let's go see this witness. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness on the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on...
Just don't need to give preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the next witness.
It's been a year since the last case. Oh, okay. Good to know. Look at this person.
Please say your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who is taking a walk. Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've entered the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me university is just settle with the evil. The top grade quality. Merely looking unbeatable university, you see. A righteous election. It's a walk. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on. Oh, you're here today. Oh, fantastic. What is he? A human chatterbox? Oh, I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, classes, and of course university. First rates only need apply. What are you talking about? Glasses? But you weren't wearing glasses. Also, you shouldn't be talking about glasses. I'm pretty sure those are yours. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. What is he talking about? I'm sorry, it won't happen again. What do you mean? Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington. Dick Wellington? Alright. The drifting virtuoso. With a PhD in drifting, as it were. Drifting? As in, like, car drifting? Oh shit. That's pretty impressive, actually. Can you do multi-track drifting? If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Ahem. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you were attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on the walk with mommy. If you must know, anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk on the park. See, you said it again, taking a walk. You know you... Oh, fucking, what you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. He's like a person all boomers talk about when they complain about the millennials. Yeah, he's got that vibe. Also, I'm starting to realize that I think he means drifting as in just like walking, like nomading. As if you can actually get a PhD in that. I'm not even sure anymore. Well, let me see his profile. What's to say about this motherfucker? He's 22, self-proclaimed drifting virtuoso who is still looking for the right college. Ah, okay, so he's just... Ah, so he's not in college. Okay. He's just trying to make himself sound good. Good to know. I was at the park all afternoon deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. Oh! All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in the corner of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up and... there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Well, she is charming, yes. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. You're not gonna tell me this motherfucker slipped on a banana and died. That was certain decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange, my mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yeah, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may not question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. You crafty devil. You.
Almost at the park. What were you thinking about? So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. Huh. That was very rude of you. But then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trash university. No-name? Trashy? I mean, he graduated from university to be a lawyer, so I'm pretty sure he's doing pretty well. Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. Okay. That arrogant little snot. Past 6 p.m. Yeah, that's about right. I'm not gonna press that one. How'd he fall? Was it pretty fast? How'd you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my detective reasoning skills are. Because he's wearing a uniform. Whoops. It's not really. Come on. If you're gonna press it, could have asked a different question. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself, those cheap, low-quality shoes, and wearing an officer's uniform. That's also it, you dumbass. Shouldn't that statement have come first? That's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. Without a thought, I looked up and at the eyes of a charming young lady. Yeah, sure. Aren't you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was about to get to. I would like you to request that Mr. Wright not use such loud voice during questioning. Sustained, Mr. Wright. Please refrain from raising your voice in the court. Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue with this, if that's all right. All right. Let's talk about the banana. The banana? Well, there was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Fuck if I know. And why would I do such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And if it's not a lie, well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. Oh! Right, the glove. Oh, I thought he was thinking like a banana peel slipped on him, but no, it was the glove. He mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. Which means if we can somehow show he's lying, yes, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right, she's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? Yeah, it's fine. Boop. No, it wasn't a banana, it was a glove. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah! So you knew about the bananas too, or why didn't you say so earlier? Can you look at this, please? But I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not. No. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas, has bad eyesight, knows nothing about baseball. I kind of want to say the last one. I don't want to lose points though. He just has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad... By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Connor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think it is. Objection overruled.
You're not one of those people, yes, you know what I mean. You're like one of those people who refuse Scarlet and all the possibilities turn in the end. Okay. Good argument. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
That's actually not even possible. Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? Actually, wait, is 20... I thought 2020 was like the max and it was under 2020. I'm not actually sure what the eyesight numbers are. Is he telling the truth there? I don't think 2200 is a real number.
It's because I lost them recently, you see.
Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses, they're no ordinary glasses, so I replaced them. How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Oh. How about a witness? You are unrelenting evil man. You're like one of those people in the Joan of Arc. I'm just gonna keep babbling today. It's the worst vision possible. Near enough. Oh, I thought he was joking. You know, I'm not. I thought the way the numbers worked, it was 1 out of 20, and then you say like 1 out of 20 or some shit. But I guess 20 out of 200 is pretty fucking bad. Although I guess if you would divide that, it is 1 out of 20. Oh no, it's 2 out of 20. No, it's 1 out of 10 actually. That doesn't matter. Fucking whatever. You're bad at wearing glasses. You're bad and you need to wear glasses. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven by the same witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the memories after you witnessed, in the moments after you witnessed a crime. You doing good, sir? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer. But still, you have terrible vision, though. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Alright. She ran away, just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew to nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell
It was my client. The witness has already answered that question. He has stated the defendant is the culprit. This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? This is bullshit. He has terrible vision. 9 feet is still pretty fucking far if he cannot see her face. I just a man who went to law school over the Kamen Rider's stunt double. Yeah. Alright, it's pretty immediate. Immediately. As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about the call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. Let me see this. 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. Broken neck, covered in bruises. How did he... Was the fall enough to give him some bruises? I mean, he also had a broken neck, but... He's legally blind. Oh, why are we trusting a legally blind man to tell us who murdered somebody? What the fuck? Yeah, I wanted to bring this up because this is his glasses, probably. I just don't know where to bring this up. Maybe in profiles. We can present profiles now. It's 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. I'm gonna keep pressing. How do you know what time it was? The detective told me. You know which one I mean. Well, with a jacket that makes him look like a dropout from no name school. Does my name has question marks? Actually, wait, hang on. Oh, yeah, it's because it's age, because he doesn't know who she is. Although apparently she's 18 since it's been a year since the last game. Hey, pal, I graduated from a a top-ranked college. That I don't believe, no offense. I don't believe this. Yeah, he doesn't know who she is. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I'm wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why, you're just a lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point anyway. How did the police respond? In 10 minutes. What happened in those 10 minutes? Anything interesting? Saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m. They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of people in this country. I can't find anything out of the ordinary with this testimony. Take one more look at the court record. Never showed. Ah, yes. That's not immediate at all. Huh. Don't know why I thought it was. Maybe I thought it was 6:38. Oh, maybe I'm the going blind. What the fuck's wrong with me? Mr. Wellington, would you take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So, what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There was clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah, okay. That's how that works. Huh, that's why it's numbered like that. Alright. Good to know. Hopefully I remember that in the future. I'll probably forget. I think this court would like to hear that what you were doing in the 15-minute gap. I had to go to the bathroom. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. Objection! 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Ah! Mr. Wellington! You guess? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question! Telephone, I mean... Spit it out! What are you talking about, man? I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? Do you mean you don't have a cell phone? I mean, I don't think the judge has the cell phone, but I mean, he's a millennial, so he should have one. Did you with your questions? As if you're trying to open all layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There. Are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses? And your cell phone? You must be a very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What are you trying to... What are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that rationale? I have a quirk, and shut up. Alright, enough. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on. A second? He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone that Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. I'm just gonna back off. Like, alright, it's enough. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? Fuck if I know. Huh? What are you getting all excited about? You seem a little bit confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See? Here it is. Oh. I see. Looks like he got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Wait, he knocked him out. Maybe it wasn't just a... No, okay, he wouldn't possibly have known that he would get amnesia. Maybe he knocked it out to get his actual phone. Is the phone we have actually the one that we need? This is getting interesting. I don't know what phone we have anymore. If he knocked us out, he could have... Because he did knock us out. We saw it in the image. He must have switched to phones? There's something on the phone that's very important, and he took it back. Which, I mean, he could definitely, like, 90% sure he killed him. I don't know how, since he's in the bottom of the steps, but, I mean, who knows. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in its call was caused by search for a phone booth. Right. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? Yeah, Nick doesn't know. I know that. I know. We as the player do know. That's why I'm just thinking, like, why did he knock Nick out? There is something! I always question. I have so many, Your Honor. The witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah. Of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. You could have asked someone for some phones. Like, there were a bunch of people there. Look at all these. Oh, it's right there. There's a phone booth right there. It's right there. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. The crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. It's a phone booth. That's correct. He could totally walk his way out of this. He'll be like, I didn't want to use the phone booth next to the dead body. I'm frightened of it. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. It's a long 3 steps. It took 15 minutes to do that. He was very tired. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order! Order! Oh, at this reporting the crime a little late. Poor to the defense. The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That's reason enough to draw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else.
Was he? Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Maybe he fell, but he was okay, because the bruises were caused to fall. And he's like, well, shit, he's not dead. Guess I gotta go all the way, and then just snapped his neck. And then also started writing the name on the thing. That's a good 15 minutes to spend. Yes, I have an idea. He was preparing that in the crime scene. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. I will be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court that one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? True. You could also be like, I gotta change. I have to find it. Could we present this? Look at his phone. I actually have no idea. I don't know what logic to use here. My idea is that he was, preparing the body. So just perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Yeah, of course, Your Honor. Well then. You're going to be penalized. Fuck. Ouch. We could do the body. It's a broken neck. Body covered in bruises. Or we could do... We could do this one. Perhaps this evidence. Uh-oh. Alright, I think it's time to save. I'm not really sure. It's something to do with his phone as well. Maybe the phone numbers? Oh, I can't save. No! Or you can save when I'm out of this menu. The lowest amount I ever carry is $100 bills. Huh. I presented the phone and the autopsy more in this. Here's the autopsy report. Alright, now we can save. I've lost a lot of health, but at this point, it'll be fine. Whoops! I'm not losing that much though, that's good at least. It's only 1 per hit. My attorney's badge. Still have this baby. Let's talk about the glasses, probably. The glasses got broken on the body. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? What did you find? You were looking for your glasses. I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order! Order! No, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. That's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course. That's precisely what I'm doing. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. What's deep six? What? I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah. It's so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. It's the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of the court. On any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being a murderer. Yeah, that's right. I just find it funny that he used the phrase. I'm no criminal. This is third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. What? That's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? Well, we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Maggie? That's a good point. What? Witness didn't even know Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Contact with its owner. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? Well, what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you have to find it by calling it? Oh, you! How did you? I literally just asked her. Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Hold! Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is a relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And... she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Yep, that's him, alright. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. And there you go. Maggie with the blue badger hoodie. Oh, that was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? The client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was, well, Maggie. You know what I mean. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Order. But Your Honor, the witness has no motive. Your point is? We don't need motive for murders. I just accuse people. It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. That's kind of how things work. I don't know why you're asking me this question. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? Can you explain what motive the witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Time to present some new evidence. Are you sure, Nick? I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... I gotta offer something. Then please present the court proof that the witness had motive. This one is easy. List of names. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. We've determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course! The list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artists group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? Yeah, go ahead. Give it a good shot. This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Well, we found the phone. It's not really... We kind of need to find out something. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're like the cops who read a brilliant artist or whatever the fuck. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. What the fuck are you talking about? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Because he's part of them, or at least the leader of them. He's a member of that group. Man, what What a terrible con artist you have to be is like, I'm gonna put the members of all my con artist friends on my phone. Like, bruh, use burners, my guy. Burners exist in this universe? I assume they do. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All your friends' phone numbers were stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. Are you a police officer? Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of a witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and give his back. The defendant had already promised that you would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why would he need to kill anyone? I don't know. That's a valid point. What does the defense think about this? My guess is the dude, the police officer, looked into the phone more and was like, oh shit, what the fuck? These are some pretty big numbers. If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. What thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, probably looked at it was like it was a police officer. And then he's like, shit, police! I know, I'll kill them! Which is probably not the greatest idea, but I mean, that's what I can think of right now. I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what is this something that didn't agree with the witness? This one. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Yes, Mr. Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! Ugh, poor dude. If he wasn't wearing that uniform, he'd be alive. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Sad. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. Seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are. Look at him go! He's going off! Impressive, not bad for a person with a third-rate education! What the fuck, is he going Joker mode? The evidence! Evidence! That guy's really creeping me out. What? You've been waving around talking? Is that suspicious phone? Suspicious phone number it is? Suspicious con with that? They're all on that phone. Who just say that phone was mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? call the number back on it. I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? Nani? It feels good to see you squirm. Okay. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? But knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. I like that the tutorial trial is actually a lot longer than the first one. Your Honor? Oh, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone has to be something I overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe. Phone stored numbers? This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What do you what do you mean you don't believe it? It's there. What we are trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. If you want to go by that logic, you could just go by any logic. Like, oh, maybe you tampered with evidence in every fucking trial we do in this game. But no, I didn't do that. Anytime I present evidence is like, I found this bloody handprint here, Your Honor. I was like, okay, how do I know that you didn't make this? The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. What? That jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. Cell phone. That has to be something I overlooked. The fingerprints on the phone? I think I just have to go through these because I know what the actual answer is. He called me in the beginning of the literally the beginning of the game. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. You mean the dead person? Fingerprint? No, not him. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some fingerprints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got it from Maggie, you wiped it off. What? Why would I do that? You said there was sand all over it, so... Oh my god. It's just freaking like, oh, there's some sand over this phone. Let me just wipe this shit off. Fuck that shit. What the fuck is he doing? Phoenix! Phoenix, what are you doing? Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. You were going off on that phone. Just cleaning everything. You were about to actually just, like, delete all the numbers, too. But, I just kind of stopped you because I kind of thought it was evidence. It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you say? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone. I don't want you to. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. He probably just did that immediately. I'd be joking. He erased all the numbers? I was going to use that as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? He keeps doing that fucking face with squishing his cheeks. Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. What? Now I remember! Oh yeah, that's right. We forgot that he got the phone call. Nick forgot he got the phone call. That's why. Good. He remembered now. Huh? Looks like they hung up. I finally found it. So that's when.
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get us off scot-free. I know this phone has to be his. Also, I think he just remembered everything in general, because he just responded to the name Nick. Although, maybe he doesn't have it. How am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright, you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is. Your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. Looks like you came up a penny short.
Where did I go wrong? Save here. It's probably a good place. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. We'll see if he actually remembered everything. No, still doesn't remember everything. Okay. Maybe he's just responding. It's like, she's calling me Nick. Looking at me, so I assume that's me. Whatever. When did I go wrong? That, or it just didn't update yet. Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who am I?
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. How do you have that if you have, like, no job? Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Objection. Hold it! Please wait, Your Honor. Sweating. All right, Nick. I think I might be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defendant's just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor.
Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I'm gonna get one shot at this?
If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Are you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time.
Please present one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
This.
What? Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Hey, I got a judgment business card. It's written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear. I still can't read it. What's his name on this?
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there's something very important about that card. And that is... the back of the card. The numbers. The card is important because of what's on the back. Your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so.
So defense preparing something, Mr. Wright.
We're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
All the idiotic, stupid things to...
Hey, just phone number to that. Why do you have my phone number? My phone?
Why is my phone? You are so dumb. You forgot to swap them, didn't you? Or did you just take the wrong one?
Do they both look similar? And so he was like, I got his phone. Oh, I got the phone number with all the numbers or whatever. Beep. Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. No, I can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Ah, dumbass. Oh, he's dying. Someone get an ambulance. Oh God. Yeah, that's pretty much enough evidence to just prove everything. Well, that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artists group, he has become paranoid and has lost the ability to make rational judgments. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding. It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Right, yes. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant Maggie Bird not guilty! Yay! Way to go. Look at her. Alright, we can all go home now. That is all, court is adjourned. I'm gonna go take a bath. Yeah, it was 2 hours, damn. Much longer than the last tutorial. We can go for like an hour more and head into the next chapter, probably. Feel bad for Maggie, though. Her boyfriend got killed. So, yeah. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. And I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Damn. There's a lot of bad luck, huh? I never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. It's not like how that's one of the examples she brings up. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. That's so mean. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me. Oh, I did get hit in the head, so I guess that was something. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. What? Oh? I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. Hey, listen, you survived all those misfortunes, so I'd say that's pretty good luck. That's not true. That club didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll find whole oceans worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it. Promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit, I guess. You know, moving up on the world.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You two take care of yourselves too.
See you. Ugh, what a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay. And that's what counts. You really had me worried.
Let me see. It's still, no, it's still question mark.
Come on, let's go back to the office.
Huh? I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. You still don't remember her, do you? So this might sound bad, but who are you? You still don't remember her! What?
I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Oh, okay, well, there we go. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with during the past cases. But he's been a good ally during others. The judge. I don't even know his fucking name. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. He's also probably very dumb. But in the end, he comes up with the right verdict because I have to coax it out of him. This person, I fucking don't know who the hell he is. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. I don't fucking know. And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered?
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example,
After Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't been that long since she came back into my life. Now we should check. There you go, age 18. My assistant until a year ago. Now she's training to be a spirit medium. She's still training? I guess her training isn't over. That story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. The end. He's small! Look at her! Reunion and Turnabout. Okay. Let me just drink some water. Oh, good. All right. Yeah, we can go for an hour more. We'll start this episode then. Let me just change the title so people know what it is. Just go here. But that was a good first episode. That was a good start to come back into the series. Fun. Still as wacky as ever. Let's go. We put episode 2. There. All right. That was no accident. Vroom. That's a nice car. I was drugged with sleeping pills. Oh no, that's not fun. I was murdered by that person. Whoa! Everything's on fire. Oh, bye. Oh, I've seen an image of this online sometimes when they talk about this game. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? What's happening? I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But it wasn't you. Doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Was she possessed? Oh no, not again! I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. That feel when your assistant gets accused of a murder again. June 16th. What time? What day was it? Oh, September? The Wright and Co. law offices. What was this? Oh god. What a depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at the weather girl on TV. I think a little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. What the girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, that's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case? Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl, I don't think we can win that lawsuit. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, God. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. 14 patients! Good God, how do you expect me to defend this? If I had $1 for each time my assistant was charged with murder, I'd have $2. It's not a lot. But strange it happened twice. Watch I get charged for it in the second half of this arc again. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. Okay. Right, there's a lot going on here. That's right, about a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There are rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused the crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. But that was a year ago. Why come to me now? Why would I? Now I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me! I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple. Because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? You'd have me fooled. You go around looking for evidence as a lawyer. I don't know what lawyers do in this universe anymore. No, I think they just do everything. No, this is something only you can do. Huh? Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? How would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while? Well, yes, I mean... Wait a second here! I worked under her? Hey, what the fuck? Yes, am I wrong? She told me. So I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Okay, so this does confirm. Alright, so this is taking place in the past. Well, the first episode took place... I guess in present time. I was wondering about that. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not. She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh? Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. She gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she would do the channeling without... She wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? Okay. And so... that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. So he wants to get its reputation back. So he wants to call the dead nurse and have her admit that she did that. So he's not considered evil. So far, this dude, not on my good side. He seems suspect immensely. But I mean, we'll see what's going on. I don't think he actually did it. He just does seem snobby as hell, though. To the Kurain village. Wow. Look at this awesome village in California. Maya's hometown. Oh my god, she de-aged! That's insane. I guess spirit mediums can do anything. Why, hello there. Huh, what an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Hey, yo, what up? Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Oh, look, the familiar buttons. Surgical clinic malpractice incident 35. What is that cool rock? Giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Though its origins are written on the beat-up bolt sign. It looks like this giant rock is called Kurain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Old bus stop. It says Kurain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. Damn. It's an old style phone. Damn, if you miss one, it's just like, well, I guess I'll wait like 12 hours. Can't say it fits in with the area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? Maybe I need it later. Crane the boulder. It's also not raining anymore, and then I think about it. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. In this Fey Manor, the place my aunt calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. It's a pretty good building. Rustic, thatch roofed houses. The other villagers live in line in the street. They're nowhere near as large as, or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any other villagers walking around though. Very weird. Are we gonna get attacked by some spirits? Cool mountains in the back. Hang on, before we do. Yo! My cool badge. Ah, it's good to see this tarnished badge again. What do you mean tarnished? Well, look, this badge is like every other. It's bound to lose its color and shine after years and years. But you know, polishing it up once in a while wouldn't be a bad idea. Today's channeling. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what happened to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network? The MIN. The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. Yeah, I don't think he's a killer, but I do think he's kind of a snob. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. This is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yeah. Crane Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium. Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true, since the Fey ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So, what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Who's that girl? Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know who that is? Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Fey. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Yeah, she's a cute little kid. What is she doing around here? Cousin. Wait, and that means she also, Yep, she's a medium, too. Pearly's got a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious looking? I got a suit on and everything. Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt, duh. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Don't you know what aunts and cousins are? Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Yes, our favorite. Burgers. Eat your burgers, Apollo. That's the only thing I keep from hearing from people. Alright, good luck, Maya. She's a Mormon? Oh my god. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. That's good. I kind of know where this plot's going now. My guess is from what I saw in the beginning of this episode, is she's going to be possessed by the ghost, and the ghost is going to be like, fuck you, doctor, and then just kill the doctor. And that's the case we're going to have to deal with right now. But we'll go see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the doctor's going to be fine. He'll be alright. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. What nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said. With a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on public airwaves. It's like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright. I have a copy for you, too. Diagram of the Fey Manor. What we got here? We got that stuff? I can't read it? Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Sometimes you gotta save some money. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as a once-in-a-lifetime chances. The door that leads to the channeling chamber. The place where spirits and people meet. The iron in the door was tempered, making it very solid. Looks like there's a strong lock on the door to top it off. It's a locked room. This door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. This exquisite shiny floor. That's some nice floor right there. Hang on. May not get this chance. Look at my badge. Look, here's my attorney's badge. Are you trying to compete with me and my profession with that piece of scrap? I'm a surgeon. Compared to you lawyers, I'm practically a saint. Yes, well, I don't exactly have any patients right now, but then listen good. I'm not the one that made the mistake. This doctor needs his head examined. Channeling. What are you gonna do once a nurse's spirits has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession. Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then on the 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. I see. This dude's a prick. So, how did you hear about my affair? Oh, I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. Also, I'm just gonna say, this is a foolproof plan. Everyone will totally believe that this girl channeled the spirit and the nurse from the dead was like, yep. It wasn't him. I was like, oh, I guess he's right. I guess the hospital is back on track. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Crane School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? I would like to meet her, yes. I need to stop talking to you. The Fey Manor winding way. This garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. It will become important later on in the case. Small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out in the village like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although the incinerator piques my curiosity. Now that I think about it, I guess they have television here. Like, Maya's a big fan of the Steel Samurai, so I assume they have that. Or they have old copies of the Steel Samurai on VHS or some shit. It's really older, and the ashes of a person long dead are inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. It looks like there's a room over here, there too. Peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Yeah, keep moving. It's showing me this entire area because I'm assuming this will be the scene of the crime. Side room. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping on one. I shouldn't disturb them. Who is this? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and draw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea not to disturb her sleep. This game takes place in 2017. Yeah, we still got phone booths. And look at our cell phones. VHS probably still exist in this universe. Small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in my office, it would end up as a storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and beautiful hanging scroll. Also, this is a village. Maybe they don't have enough for a DVD player, so they're just like, well, we got a VHS. So we're gonna put some Steel Samurai VHSs in there. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. Alright, let's keep moving. We'll probably examine this later. Oh, wait, no. So maybe we do have to examine something. Stop doing that. Look at that thing. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Korean village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir? So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here and for them to spot you? We go back to Winding Way then. There's no other place to go to. Should we just examine this again? I tried it before. Oh, there it is. Channeling chamber. The Fey Manor. The channeling chamber, June 19th. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? Ah, my name is Phoenix Wright. Hello, ma'am. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You're a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I'm Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I'd wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistance, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stick at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. I mean, I did help her. I did get her off murder of her own sister. Sorry about your other niece. What's that? An altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. Mirror-like object, like a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. All that feng shui. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch sacred objects.
Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. She really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. Meditation room is on the other side of this door, a very heavy looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. This is where the medium sits. I assume there are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the floor feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. Alright, let's talk, ma'am. Maya. So, why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Sir! Oh, yes, I'm sorry! How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Kurain channeling technique. Okay. Then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Oh, okay, good to know. Branch family, what's that? It as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become a master of the Kurain school. Ah, interesting. So, how strong are you? It's a shame, however, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to Master's. So that's how it is. Okay. I mean, you respect her, it seems, so there's no ill will that I know of. So, today's channeling will be her first. Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident indeed. Channeling will take place here, in the channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. By drinking this tea over and over again, I just realized that's what your sprite is doing, just constantly. Channeling chamber. So this room is the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if we observed the session? Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Uh-oh. The secrets of the Kurain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before, but okay, sure. It's also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong, that is why while channeling is being performed, the heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Didn't get to talk to her that much. Oh, that odd. She's my daughter. Nada, what was it you were about to say? You're going to say odd in front of... Oh, what is wrong with you, dude? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not of the evils of the world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist that and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Look at my attorney's badge. Good sir! You would like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations? Sure, go ahead. She's a fail, right? Just saw it as a rest. I guess it's time to go back to the room. I didn't even look at the, let's see, diagram of the Fae Manor. Channeling chamber, winding way, side room, and then there's a Fae
It's a partial diagram, not the entire thing. Wow, this man is really nice, don't you think? Do you honestly think this place is all that impressive? Don't make me laugh. This is the countryside. Land here is dirt cheap. I will have something much greater one day. I'll build my own grand mansion. Do you hear me? A grand mansion. This man will seem nothing like it. Could you keep that shaking fist away from my face? Thanks. Good God. Now, let me just talk to her. Present, anything else I should present? Or examine? Oh, there's these scriptures. This folding screen is really showing its age. All the edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Kudain. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. Do I have to go in the side room and take a rest? Maybe. Empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. Someone could be hiding back there for the murder. How about this? Can I present you this? Oh God, I'm sorry. Well, nah, I talked to her. There's probably something new over here. Yep. Hey, you! Hold on now. This girl has got a few questions to ask. Huh? I'm sure I've heard that sudden accent. Wait, no, what? Yeah, what up? Well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year? You're, a lot of hair. Who are you again? A lot of heart. Let's just be nice. A lot of heart. Hello, a lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo. I'm the one and only paranormal photographer. A lot of heart. Paranormal? You changed your job title now? Ah, so I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean, you were more cryptid photographer, but now I guess you're moving to paranormal. Of course. And today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channel's about to get started. Is that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting for? Come on! Alright, I guess we gotta go. Not alright, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case, but I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Sure! That being said, about this murder, she's gonna maybe be a witness again. And then I have to go up against her again. Maybe. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh yeah, sure I would. What the fuck is he talking about? Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is the most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go! Ah, I see. A locked room mystery. Well, there he goes. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland. What are you? This is Korean village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lana up. That's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Okay. You want to play some Monopoly while we wait? I don't know how long this goes, so... Bang!
Hey now, what was that just now?
It came from inside the channeling chamber. Bang.
Hey, that's a gunshot.
Excuse me?
I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it.
Maya's in there. I'm breaking into the chamber. Sorry, Morgan.
Well, Miss Lawyer, what's the plan?
What else? We're going to break in.
What? But there's only one key and the kid's got it.
Gonna have to break the lock. We're going to have to break the door. Is that all right, Miss Faye?
Well, yes, but there is one matter that is...
Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to Wright and Co. law offices later.
Yeah, that's what I call being a man.
Slam it! Oh man, oh man, oh boy, oh jeez, oh lord, oh. Well, Dr. Gray? Lana? Really? Sees a dead corpse. Photo.
I was murdered.
Maya?
That man murdered me. So I killed him.
What? Lana, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for stopping shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But hurry before there are more victims here. Let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny.
Well, that's about everything I expected to happen.
I suffer doesn't get a reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And?
They're on their way.
That's good. Lottie, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon.
She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her, I'm scared to death by what's going on. Oh, I just saw this comment. Yes, he did flaunt those Marvel vs. Capcom moves, breaking that door down. He did his Super 3 on it. Well, Lala, what you witnessed?
Hey, mister? That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she?
Oh, yeah. Lala doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes.
Then again, weren't there only 2 of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then.
Dr. Gray. Lala, what do you know about Dr. Gray?
Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation.
Really?
I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheep.
Oh, yeah. I sort of got the same impression myself.
He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts hollering. Must have been real rough to work with him.
How long is it gonna get here? Well, I was about to say, the bus to here only comes 3 times a day. But then I'm like, they have cars. They could just drive here. Should we move? Let's go back to the meditation room. June 19th, Free Manor. Meditation room.
Mr. Wright.
Miss Faye, how's Mystic Maya?
She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful.
Let me see her, please.
She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery.
Guess I just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hey, what up, Gumshoe? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Just so happened to be here. Time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. Just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me?
I'll show you the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe.
My name is Jim. My name isn't Jim Shoe. Jim Shoe, Gum Shoe, they're the same thing. They went in the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Back to the village area. So Lotta was up. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? God darn him! Don't let me next! Whoa, you scare me like that, goodness. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me? If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine? Aight, calm down. Any ideas, Lotta? Did you see or notice anything that struck out at you?
Nah. Well, maybe one thing.
What is it?
Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing.
Huh? What?
Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get ya. This is just too much, I say.
What is too much?
Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff. So I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now.
Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore? What's up?
Oh yeah,
What is it?
I took some hot pictures earlier.
Yeah, I instantly when we went in there, you took immediate photos.
Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside.
Oh, she did. 2 even.
Seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story.
Lotta.
Sorry, my journalistic sense is burning inside me. I hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century.
No! She's just laughing on her way in. I don't know who's scary, a lot of the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Going back and forth here. Let's go to Winding Way first. Anyone in here? There is someone in here. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier.
Like, how can I help you?
Who the fuck is this? Are you the murderer? That is I.
Like, so this isn't about... So isn't it about time to start?
Huh? Time to start what?
You know, like the channeling.
Channeling? That already happened. Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed.
Huh? Like, what do you mean?
Please stay calm, but, there's been a murder?
So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right?
Yes, a person has killed another person.
Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer.
Yeah, you would say it's a bummer.
Mm-hmm. After all that effort, that's all she had to say. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny
Eeny miny, alright. Do you have a brother or husband who's named Mo?
At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology.
Parapsychology?
That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like, supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff.
That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Eeny miny, huh? So, what brings you here today?
So, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know any good spirit mediums?
Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place.
Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing.
I see. Then why were you taking a nap here?
Like, I wasn't feeling good.
Sticking out her tongue like,
I guess I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds.
They, like, must put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came here to, like, sleep. That could be a lie, though. She could have also murdered them, but I mean, who knows? I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept for a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that? I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. The victim. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. What? You just said that you did. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, a long time ago, I was like a patient, and yeah, she's trying to hide something. I don't have time to press you right now, but you're obviously very suspicious. Someone's still there? Your blanket's a mess. Are you going to fold it? Like, I had a really good nap, and like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so like, it's all set for tonight. Understandable, to be honest. I'm gonna move. You can't leave, though. You're a suspect now. There's no one here, as usual. Oh! Hello, small child. Hey, how are you? Pearl, right. You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. Let's see what she got in her hand. Oh, that's very important. I've seen it somewhere before. Yo, Pearl, can you give me that? It's very important. No, Pearl, wait, I need to ask you more questions. Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough. Wait a minute. What is... Did I? Really old urn. It's cracked, though. Was it cracked before? I don't remember. Time to go in. Everyone's gathered in here. The police are busily running here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Maya. About Maya. Hate to break this to you, but pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Gumshoe looks like a real professional. Yet something about his expression still looks the same. Cause of death. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But... And he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, and then he was shot. Wow, way to confirm. Just like, you really gotta confirm that death there. Just like, yeah. There's blood splatter. Hey, pal, no touching without permission. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. Hey, I can't be too careful of a kid like her can be a murder suspect now, can I? I guess if I want to search this room, I'm gonna have to come back here later. I guess we have to leave. We can present this attorney's badge to you. I'm really busy right now. I can take a look at it later. Alright, pal? Even take a glance at it. Meditation room. Oh dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? I wish I could channel my sibling and grow drink cup sizes. Yep. Oh. Doesn't anyone wish that? So true. Ahem. Alright, everyone. Listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all the brief update. Right now, looks like the investigation's not gonna be done until real late.
That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight.
Right. Right. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. "8:02 a.m. Amen. Another day! Although... check. Go a couple more minutes, and then we'll end off. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya looked up. I should hurry and get the detention center ASAP. What time? How long did that take? Oh, probably 2 hours.
Nick,
Maya.
what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this.
Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Ugh. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention center.
I finally get to see you again, and
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
no, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power. So I
don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but...
You don't have to be nice to me. I understand.
Oof. Sucks. What do you have to say, sir? God monitors the visitor's room. I wonder if he's bored. Not that I can tell. He never looks over this way. Such dedication to his craft, I swear. Oh, camera. Smile, you're on candid camera. So, channeling. So you're the master or something of the Korean school of channeling?
Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday.
But many people think that channeling isn't real. That's just all an act.
You believe in us, don't you?
Oh yeah, I believe. Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only does her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. Happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have been taken over by the nurse's appearance. What happened? What exactly happened in the channeling chamber?
I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him.
Okay.
We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling.
Sound kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story.
And that's the last thing I remember.
What?
After the spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness.
Then you don't remember a single thing.
When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms.
What? Is my stream cut off? Everything okay? No, I can hear myself. Was it like a second that it got cut off? Or, did I make a weird noise? If I hear, did Buppy die? I assume, like, the stream may be cut off or something.
And there was blood all over my clothes.
Oh,
but I do remember having a dream.
a dream? I mean, I'm seeing the stream right now on Twitch, so it did not get cut off. Yeah, it's still live. Oh.
What was your dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move and it was unbearable. Really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I smelled that same scent before. I guess this is all about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But... It's time to do this once again, Maya. What's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose. I'm sure. Stop it. It'll be fine. Aww. She's just trying her best. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. Of course it's tomorrow, as usual. 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Alright, time to have Pearly help me. Magatama received from Maya. Slightly translucent. It's small, but has a deep, profound aura about it. Alright. Time to move. We can go back to the Wright and Cola office for a second, though. Phew, it feels like I've been gone forever, but it's only been a day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Grape brought back the other day? Here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing that left behind that's going to be of any help. Court record. Alright, that's going to be important. But that's it for now. Thank you, everybody, for coming on out. The first Phoenix Wright, believe Justice for All is the subtitle of this game. I just call it Phoenix Wright 2, though. But yeah, Justice for All. Stream. Great times. Had it all around. Very excited to get back into this game again. This case is already great. It's locked, classic locked room scenario with spiritual powers and all that. So, thank you for